What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Big Game James. That's right, former NFL defensive tackle. And this is Games Extra Point. But before I get into Games Extra Point, y'all please make sure that y'all check out Phat Boi Coffee. Phat Boi Coffee, great coffee. Don't let the fat fool you. And also, totally fresh, the 100% organic male hygiene deodorant. Keep them boys fresh, totally fresh. You know, there's been something that came out. That was something that came out last week about Lamar Jackson, and we talked about it on our show, The Chop Shop. Y'all make sure y'all check that out Tuesdays on Big Game Entertainment, the Sports Chop Shop. And a defensive coordinator came out and made an anonymous statement about Lamar Jackson. And there's been talk all over the internet, all over Twitter, ESPN, all your major sports shows, sports networks. People have opinion about it and are kind of pissed off about it. And I believe rightfully so. First and foremost, Lamar Jackson is an extremely talented quarterback. He's in the NFL, and some of these people that make some of the comments about him never have an itty bitty piece, small piece of his talent to be able to do what he does. That being said, there's a time and a place for everything. So, not that I'm mad that some reporters have anonymous sources. Sometimes certain things, certain areas, you need to remain anonymous. Like if you're reporting an abduction to the FBI and you just want to stay safe or may not, want to lose your job for reporting something. Other than that, if you're going to come out and speak on people and things that they do, you need to stand by it. You need to stand by your word. You need to be man enough or woman enough to own what it is you're speaking. And it's always an anonymous source in the NFL. And it drives me crazy to an extent. And even with Kyler Murray a week ago, like when his contract first got released before the study stipulation, he had anonymous teammates that said that he's not a great teammate and not a great leader in the locker room. Why do anonymous things need to come out? Like I said, there's a time and a place for anonymous, and you got so many different people speaking on this in so many different ways, and rightfully so. LeBron James had something to say about it, and had a good point. The rapper Plies had something to say about it, which was funny, but true in a sense to where when you read it and see these statements, it all comes down to this. Me, James Canida, the person, if I have something I need to say about someone and I'm bold enough to take it to a publication or an outlet that I know is going to reach millions of people, I need to be man enough to stand by that statement and what I say. I don't need to remain, hey man, I'm gonna give you some good dirt, but you gotta make it anonymous. To what, does it help for you to release it if you can't stand by it? Now, Lamar Jackson, man, kudos to this young man because he took it like a champ. He said it's anonymous, so therefore it doesn't matter. He brushed it off, took it with a grain of salt. But at some point in time, for you to come out and hold a position that you hold as a defensive coordinator and to say that Lamar Jackson will never be a tier 1 quarterback, and if he had to beat you with his arm, he couldn't beat you, you're probably someone that he's torched already on the field and you're just pissed off about it. Like I said, there's a lot of different things you can do in life. And, we always preach accountability and we always try to preach owning up to things. But yet we give so many people this easy outlet to remain anonymous and hide behind other people to put their feelings out there. Like I said, kudos to Lamar Jackson because he didn't let it bother him at all. He brushed it right off. He kept on going with his day. But it's something that has to stop. And reporters, find you a source that's going to let you put their name down. And as a reporter, I know I took journalism in college. I understand there's some things that you need to do to make sure you can get the story. But we still need to be able to validate it. Because what if some of these people are just throwing anonymous on their own feelings and their own quotes? We don't know if they, then we preach accountability, but we also have to preach integrity as well, right? That's a whole nother Game's Extra Point. At the end of the day, you get one life to live. And people are going to remember how you were in that life. And if you're going to do some foul stuff, then you're going to always remain anonymous because you're doing wrong. But if you're speaking a fact that you put your face on and you own up to it, People may not agree with you, but at least they can respect you because you stood by your feelings and you let it be known. My whole thing is, I know I'm rambling and I'm going on a little bit of a rant, and I'm sorry about that. But at the same time, we have got to quit hiding behind anonymous on what we feel, what we think, and just say it. Anyway, it's your boy, Big Game James. That's my 2 cents, and this is Games Extra Point.